love. Let's get it. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. We're going to start with the first card. First card is unrequited love. This is not what you think, because unrequited love usually talks about a love that's one-sided. Yes, that could be something that you're dealing with. But I want you guys to pay attention to what this says. It says, leaving you was the most painful thing I've ever done. Now, I do believe someone is saying this to you. This will happen in the future. Someone basically expressing to you how they feel. And it's almost like love just kind of struck them in the head type of thing, right? Like they got swept off their feet, and you will too. And I almost feel like some of you guys did get swept off your feet, and the relationship for some odd reason fizzled out, or you moved too quickly and the flame died out too fast. I'm not going to say that the love isn't there, but I do feel that someone was unprepared for the feeling. If you just based off of what I'm getting, someone was unprepared for the feeling that they felt for you, Taurus. That is what I'm saying. Okay. Now we are going to clarify that card. We're going to see what's going to come out a little bit later when we clarify it. But let's keep going. This is going to be for Taurus. Let's see. Taurus. Next card I'm getting here, Taurus, is control. It says, I want to feel in control, then lose myself in love. So the thing is, for a lot of you, you really do feel something for somebody, but you're either A, pretending that they have no impact on you, or you're just like not opening your heart. Okay? You're not surrendering to it, which is okay. Like, you don't have to lose yourself in love, but I also feel that to some degree you're holding back. And maybe your person could be expressing that. Your person is basically saying that you're holding back. It's something like that I'm seeing here with that control. It's a little bit more that I feel like I can get off that card, but I'm going to wait till we clarify it with the tarot and see. But let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Taurus. Love. Oh my gosh. Someone is coming in here with some roses to apologize. They're basically saying, I've been contemplating, I've been thinking a lot about us. This is kind of a little bit of Virgo energy. Virgo had the same energy. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. It says, I'm sorry, it's my fault. What can I do to make this right? I don't see you apologizing. I mean, this is coming in your outside environment. I feel like this is someone else apologizing to you. Again, like I said before, I'm not saying that it can't be you, but I do feel like someone has been thinking really strong, like contemplating on the way they feel about you and the very fact that they want to be with you. This person really is going to attempt to come back into your life. So yeah, I feel like there's been some sort of separation. You guys may not have been talking. I'm not really sure how long this has been, but that's something that I'm seeing here with the apology. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more, and then we're going to be clarifying all of this. Melanie says, hi there. I am reconnecting with my ex after 9 months of separation. Oh, okay. So the apology has already happened, the communication. Let's see. Let's get the last card here for Taurus. Balance. This looks good. I just said opening up, right? And who is this? Both of you. It's really both of you. Because see, you are trying not to lose control, not to lose yourself in love again, especially if it's someone that you know. And even if this isn't the person that you know, you're not trying to be in a position where you lose yourself in love and get hurt. It's a natural response, right? Especially with Tauruses. You guys don't like to feel hurt. I guess most people, okay. But I tell you guys about that more than anything. You have this boundary, you have this cloak over you that I see, with you more than any other sign. Sagittarius is a little bit more free. Virgo is just crazy in love. Literally, Beyonce wrote that song and she's a Virgo, and that is literally Virgos. They get crazy in love. They're all over the damn place. Capricorn is very laid back, but they can get very obsessed. With you, you are so fearful and you tend to kind of like cloak yourself. It's not saying that you can't fall, it's not saying that you can't have deep feelings, but you resist it a lot. You resist a lot. So with this one here with balance, it says finding balance between giving and receiving, opening up, being able to express yourself. And this is just saying a fair relationship. This is actually in the future, y'all. This is not, this is like the equivalent of the justice card. That is exactly what that is. And then you have here opening up. I closed the door before, but now I am ready to let you in. And I already told you that this person that you guys were talking to here with this whole love thing, it started off saying, "Oh my God, you know, like I left you, I'm not with you," and this sugar honey iced tea is hard. This is hard. And now they have to come in here and express to you how much they love you and how much they feel. We're really about to get into it. So let's get into this unrequited energy. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, Taurus. So everybody is in this deep love energy. All right, let's see. Let's see. This is for Taurus. All of it is upright, even when it's reversed. Oh, they really weren't doing anything. It really was over. Some of you guys are dealing with a Scorpio. And I mean, I said it ended because something was totally unfair. But look at this, it's in reverse. Four of Swords is in reverse. This person is ready to act. They're ready to win you back. This is really romantic, actually. Especially if it's a Libra or Scorpio, Aries, Pisces. This is a Virgo, right? This is really attractive energy. It says this person wants to re-enter your world. They hate the fact that you guys are not together, and they will be relentless in getting you back. They will tire themselves out. Okay. And a part of the death card talks about them making big changes in their life. And they've experienced a symbolic death because you were not there. And you guys already know, I don't tell you guys just to say things to swoo you. You know I don't. I get more comments about why is it not good? But you're at this stage now where you are around someone who really does care. Okay, finally, Taurus. Now let's go ahead. Let's get this control. Now this is you. Now we already see what your person is thinking. Now, because you have been hurt, you don't trust them. A lot of you don't trust a lot of people, actually. Even if it's someone new, you don't really trust them. But let's see where you are. Let's get this for Taurus. Taurus. Oh, that's in reverse. You do not trust yourself. The Hierophant in reverse. He don't trust you. You put on this big display, right, of being so well groomed and beautiful, because you know how Tauruses are, right? You guys, you can tell a Taurus from a mile away. It's just the way that their face is set up. Okay, the way that they dress, all that other stuff. But you are so doubtful all the time when you're in relationships. And so what do? You cloak yourself. You have to control, you have to maintain control. And unfortunately, this is very burdensome for you because you want to be able to open up. This is the reason why open up came in your reading. But you are terrified in doing so. You are doubting too much. You don't give the relationship a chance. I don't know why I feel like this is just as much as a divine feminine as it is divine masculine. Usually this is a divine masculine energy where, they try to control themselves. I feel this with both. But I'm telling you, the Ten of Wands in reverse is saying you're going to have to release that anxiety, babe. Melody said, trust no one. That's my problem. Okay, well, this is in the upright, right? So remember, even though if it's in reverse, it's still in the upright. High Priestess is saying, you have the ability to trust your own judgment. You can say no if it's not right. You can free yourself because right now you're in bondage in your own mental process. Okay? You're the high priestess is a Pisces energy, and to me, like I said before, this makes me feel like you're already concerned about an end that hasn't even happened. Okay, this is what you're doing, and you're gonna have to release that control. You got to surrender to love. I mean, I get it. Like no one wants to be hurt, but at the same time, you can't be walking in the door all defensive. Like what are we doing, Taurus? Let's get one more for Taurus. I'm in a mood to talk about y'all tonight. Someone said they have to stop lying first. Well, that's not for you then. If they're lying, you're not doubting anything. If the person is lying, then you don't need to be there. That's like a no-brainer at this point. If the person isn't telling the truth and you know for a fact that this person is lying, you done saw something in their phone, you done caught them walking down the street with somebody. This is you knowing for a fact. This is not you having an assumption. If you know that this person is lying, this is really not about you opening up. This is about you leaving and closing the door and locking it. Right? And finding new love. So I wouldn't even say that would be for, I wouldn't say that would be for you. I would say that would be for someone, in general, who the person is being very nice and kind, and they're trying to show you that they like you, and you're kind of holding back. Let's get this control for Taurus. Gotcha. Let's see. Well, see, even for you, why, Jeff, right? For you, that just basically means you're at a crossroad. You're at a crossroad. You're holding on because you have beautiful babies, and you have things together. You have a life is together, right? Like it's a little bit different when you're single and it's just you. You're like, okay, you're lying, I'm out of here. But when you have children, you have assets, you have all of those things together, and you live in the same house, that's a little hard. So, I see that you're at a crossroad with that. Let's get control here for Taurus. So everybody dealing with a Virgo, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but Virgos can be very tormentous, okay? And Virgos they're dealing with Saturn with their love. Okay. You have the Page of Cups in the reverse. You have too many insecurities, Taurus. You have too many insecurities. You cannot relax. You cannot enjoy your relationship. And again, it doesn't have to be self-imposed. If you know that the relationship isn't right, if you know this person isn't emotionally mature and that they are going to be slow and dragging their feet and making excuses, then this isn't the person for you. And even if you are in a relationship, you have to be vocal enough to let them know, hey, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about this relationship? Because this feels like emotional neglect to some extent. There's a lot of problems, with some of you guys dealing with someone who isn't emotionally mature. And like I said, single people, you up out of there. You're not obligated. But if you have children with somebody, you feel stuck, but you're not powerless. Like you're putting yourself in a helpless situation. You're really not helpless in this situation. You're free to go, really. And I want to show you because it's going to come out that you're free to go. But you guys already know, like I'm really into marriage. Like you guys already know that, especially if you've been following me a long time. I'm not the type of person to ever tell someone to leave their spouse. You do whatever you can to try to make it work, right? But there's a missing element here. There's an essential ingredient that is missing from this connection if you are in a long term. Because otherwise you wouldn't be at a crossroad if there wasn't. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get the apology. We're going to see what's coming out here. Let's get the apology. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody really is about to apologize. You guys even had the Five of Wands in reverse. They don't want any more drama. If that's what it was before, they don't want it. They know they're indebted to you, especially if you've been very giving to them. They understand that. And I feel like it's the power dynamics have been off. Like I said before, some of you guys are just give, give, give. You love, 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 and that just hasn't been happening. And allow this person to apologize if you open up and communicate with them, because this is what you're going to have to do in order to experience this apology. This has to happen first. Don't think that this is going to just automatically come just because you want it to. Something needs to be done. Okay, so you may have to be like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. That could be the first step in getting them to actually open up and see that there's been some wrongdoings here. And then you guys can actually come to some type of agreement, and that will end the conflict, the Five of Wands in reverse. But you have to do something first. And some of you, it may be kind of like, you know what, I know we're in the same house, but let me just kind of take care of myself right now. Maybe you don't give them no attention, and they're like, wait a minute, I'm missing Taurus. Okay, it could be something that can happen, and they can actually give you something here with the Six of Pentacles. An apology could be roses, like we said before, but it can actually be like contributing to the relationship to make it work. We're not talking about gifts. That doesn't make the relationship work. We're saying this person is adding something into the relationship, adding something into your life, and that is what I'm saying. Okay. That is what I see. Let's see what else they got to say. Let's get one more. It's going to work. They got balance here. I really do see that it's going to work. You see the problem though, but I do see that it's going to work. But you got so much insecurity, especially, I don't care if you're dating. I don't care if you're in a relationship. You're not sure if your relationship is going to survive. And you're in your head 24/7 about, do they love me? Do they want to be here? It's that type of thing. This is what I'm saying. Now let's go ahead. Let's get the apology for Taurus. Apology for Taurus. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is going to work. Three of Pentacles in the upright, y'all. I just talked about agreements, right? And the cooperation is totally here. That is what I'm saying. Working together. Three of Pentacles is work. They want to work this out. They want to work this together. And I do feel like someone really does have some unconditional love. So yes, there has been problems, but I don't feel like they want to lose you. We saw it in the beginning of this reading. This person really doesn't. So what do you have to do? Make big changes, which is what we saw with the Death card, right? This person will do that for you. That is what I'm saying. Now let's get the Balance card here for Taurus. Let's see what comes out. Balance. I do want to see what they got to tell you. So I am going to do the open up card. Oh yeah, that's the truth and nothing but the truth. The Ace of Swords came up in the upright. They do love you. 10 of Cups. Wow, this could actually work out for real. This can work out. I see happiness here. If you guys are single, this is where you're headed. I see recovery, though, from a relationship that just seemed like it was just impossible to come back from. A lot of harmony and healing from a relationship that seemed impossible to come back from. That is what I see. And this person is going to be more supportive, too. Because, like I said before, it's like this person had a wake-up call. I don't know, maybe it was a conversation about moving out, and you guys really did take a pause from each other. And they don't want to lose you. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Balance card. There it is. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. This is crazy. And then you had the Seven of Cups in reverse. Even if there were other people, if there was other options, this person is saying there is no other options other than you. I swear, this is what is coming out. This person has had a symbolic death. We said this earlier in the reading. The Queen of Pentacles comes in to do what? Take care of and nurture. I want to give. She's the servicing card. Okay, she's the servicing card. Tanisha said, ain't nobody new for us in the cards. Well, no, I talked about the single people. Single people, I said that you guys are going to be coming across someone who has a potential for a long term. Absolutely. Right? You got the options for you. But for a lot of you guys, you also have to, you can't be going out there in these streets, with a frown on your face. You can't be going out here what's happening is that for some of you, you're kind of going out expecting to not be talked to. Like that energy is all on you. So this is the reason why when we're getting to your energy with that insecurity, like people can see that, right? Have a small talk, small conversation, a smile on your face or something like that. You guys will be able to magnetize these type of people. But it's in your reading that you guys are going to come across some people, right? It's there. Okay. And the future is about the person that you're going to meet willing to actually fight for what they really want and open up. Okay. When it comes down to love. Now, speaking of which, I said I was going to actually clarify that. Let's get this opening up energy. Let's see. You said, damn, Virgo is savage. Virgos are horrible. I mean, I'm not saying they're horrible, but I've read for Virgos, over the last 5 years, and they were like my number ones. I mean, I have thousands of Virgo readings, and Virgos are, man, that's the only thing I can say about Virgos. They could be a little cold-blooded. You said, yeah, them exes keep coming out of the woodworks. You said, I do have a restless bee face. A resting bee face. Exactly. You got to open up, smile, right? Now let's get this opening up. Let's see. For Taurus. Look at that. In the upright. In the upright. This is not even in reverse. So there's no lesson here. There's no delay. There is the door represents opportunity. The red talks about soon. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So this is what I was saying before. Love is on its way. Whether it's the person that you are separated from or that right now there's some discord, okay? Or if you're single and someone is new, but you have to be willing to open up and let them in. This is the reason why we talked about you. The whole purpose of going through each card is to talk about what you've experienced, what you're feeling, maybe other people, sometimes still you. It just depends on how the cards fall, right? But it's giving you that history so we can tell you what the future is going to be. And it literally showed up with the Ace of Cups. It was not reverse. Some of you are going to have to let go of what you think you're going to have, okay? Or what you feel you won't, okay? You got to give people a chance here. And like I said before, it's the opposite of repressed feelings. So somebody here about to pour their heart out to you, literally pour their heart out to you. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get opening up here for Taurus. Literally pour their heart out to you. I love it. Oh, Lord have mercy with the Justice card. They know they weren't fair. They know they weren't fair. And this is how they're coming back up in here. And this is somebody that you want, by the way, 9 of Cups. This person is going to pour their heart out to you because they know for a fact that they were wrong and dishonest. And they are taking accountability. This is crazy because somebody literally just talked about accountability. Was this with this reading or was it probably with Virgos? Okay. This person is like, I get it. I want to make this right. Justice card in the upright. I want to make this right. And if you're single, this is going to be someone who's right for you. But you got to be open to it. This is what you guys have been longing for. This is the change that we just talked about, right? This is the change that you're going to experience. And there is not going to be any love triangles or nothing like that. If they've been dealing with other people, they are going to release them and let them go. That happens, y'all, by the way. I've seen it with my own eyes 3 times with men who were very, very popular. Okay? So this is not something that I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling you what I know. If they really want you, if they really want to be with you, especially if the way that this person views you, even starting off from the reading saying it would be without you has pained me to my very core. And then it goes on saying, I want to be with you. Okay. This person makes you feel small in some way, makes you doubt the connection because you do have a lot of love for them. But it's also been because of the little expression that they've been displaying. Maybe they haven't been as affectionate as you want them to be. They have caused a lot of insecurities with you. And now they're going to come in and pour their heart out. That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay? Without a shadow of a doubt. And they're very charming, by the way. This could be male or female. Someone who's very charming, very attractive. They have a very youthful spirit. This person could be older, but a very youthful spirit. So it's something about you or something about them, about each other, this chemistry that just kind of pull you guys together. So that is what I'm seeing. This looks really, really good. I also feel like with this Justice card is a very karmic connection. Karmic does not mean what a lot of people think. Remember, karmic is just about past life. Okay, so I do believe that this person was meant to come in, or they will be in your life if they have not come in yet. Taurus, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming back.